Hi all, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to talk about an amazing tip which you can use in our studio to make your scripts look beautiful. Whenever you start writing your code in any programming language, it's a best practice to always follow standard coding styles. Coding styles means the correct punctuation, spaces, and how you define your variables and objects. Basically, your code should look beautiful, it should look readable, and it should make sense to everyone. I had posted about good coding styles which you should use on LinkedIn recently, and basically for our users there are two different coding styles. One is Google's R style guide and another one is Tidyverse style guide. Like the Python users talk about PEP style guides. In R we have Google's and Tidyverse style guide. Both style guides are similar to each other, but yeah, there are few differences which exist. So if you want, you can refer these style guides. But in the current video, what I am going to talk about is many times as a trainer I get R scripts from my students or my customer, somebody, and those scripts look ugly. They are not as per the style guides or not readable in a sense, and I really hate such scripts. See, in this script you can see that almost there are no spaces here, and yeah, it looks ugly. I'm writing the code, very lengthy code here, and using too many pipes in a single line and so on. So for me it's not that readable, and I have done these settings in my tool and global options so that it gives me warning whenever I write a code which is not following a particular set of instruction. It will give me the warning that it is expected white space here and so on. But if I get someone else's script and I want it to look clean, then I quickly use Format R package and it automatically make this script beautiful by formatting. Means it will replace these equal to signs with the assignment operator. It will put spaces whenever required. It will maybe break your code into multiple lines. It will put the character limit if it is not there already in that. Although in my R Studio I have all these settings, and when I write a code from scratch I follow those coding styles. But yes, if we can convert someone else's coding file also, or suppose you are someone who just got to know about these coding styles just now and you want to transform your previous scripts into beautiful code, so here is the tip for you. So you can see this is uglyscript.r. so this is a uglyscript.r which is saved in my current working directory. And how would I clean this? There is a function from Format R package. So I am using Format R package and particularly this function, tidy source function. And either you can load the library first and then call this function, but I usually prefer, just for the demo purpose I am showing you one function, so I don't need to load the library. I can just quickly call the function from inside the library by using this double column. So Format R double column tidy source. What it will do? It will go to Format R library and tidy source function. It will call that function. So you just call this function. Here you need to give name of your script, which is your ugly script or the script which you want to be formatted. I'll show you a demo and you will realize how it works. And finally you can write file equal to. Now suppose you want your beautified script to be saved in your working directory, so you can give a name here by which name you want it to be saved there in your working directory. And let's see, when I run this code in my working directory, I'll see a file saved which is with this name formattedscript.r. So let me open that file here. So here is the file which I can see. You see here we have a space here, enough space, it's readable, and yeah, we have this line of code. You can see it's now beautifully written into multiple lines. Earlier in this script I guess it was written like this, not very readable, right? Many things are formatted, so you can just scroll down and you can check, but I feel it's beautiful. There is just one limitation which I found is if in my script I have those section breaks, which I always use when I write my code. I always use section breaks, so I miss those section breaks in the formatted script. But still, if someone else's file is there, I believe it's a good way to format that script. I just can't read a file which is not following proper space and blank lines, and I really don't like when people use equal to sign instead of assignment operators. So I can just do a quick cleanup before I read this script. Another thing is, if you don't want to save this file, you just want to have it on your clipboard so that you can paste it. Sometimes there is just a little code chunk and you just want to clean that code chunk and paste it somewhere. So you can just change one option here, file equal to, instead of giving a file name here, you can say file equal to clipboard. So let's run this. So when you have run this, you will see nothing happens, but actually the beautified script is copied to your clipboard. And if you want, you can now paste it. So let me open a notepad here, and because it's already copied, I can just use paste, means Control V. From my keyboard I am pressing Control V and I can see the beautified code is pasted in the notepad. Now it looks pretty good. Right. I don't want to save it, and yeah. Another option is, suppose you just want to have a look at how the code looks after beautifying, and then you choose if you want to save it or not, but you just want to see how it looks. So basically you just ignore this file argument, you just skip this file argument, and it will beautify your script, but it will print the output in your console. So let me show you here. This is the function, same function we are using, this is the script name we are using, and that's it. We are not using file equal to something, right? So let me run this. So basically the beautified script is now printed to your console, right? So it's up to you where you want beautified code to go, in the console, on the clipboard, or in a separate file. If you want to know more about this function and what are the other options, maybe keep or do not keep comment or blank lines or something, so you can check help. I always suggest to all my students, whenever using a new function or something which is strange to them, always look at the documentation, right? So it helps it really helps. So just go through this and see what all options are there and how they work. So these are all the options, I guess, about blank lines, comments, and assignment operators, if you want to change it or not, and all those things, wrap your comments to a new line, and so on, right? So you can try out different options, right? There is one more option. If you want to do the job in a browser, then you can run this code. If interactive, format art IDE. So basically it will open a browser for you where you can modify your code. So let me just check here. It's opening in a separate window, as you can see, and here you have some options. You can also check demo. I'll show you all these things, and you can click here to format your code. Here you can see it's a Shiny application. If you are comfortable with Shiny, even you can make such kind of applications, and here you will paste your code which you want to be formatted. Of course, whenever you open this kind of thing, you have other options to publish and so on. You have option to open it in browser. So let me quickly show you how you can modify your code here. Suppose I am just writing something without using the space and assignment operator. So I am just writing something, and I am saying, okay, z equal to x into y or whatever. So I'm saying this is comment, and I'm saying, okay, do some math for me, and I'm writing a big comment text, and some random text I'm just typing so that I can show you that how it cleans that, how it wraps the comment. So this is the ugly code which I have prepared so that I can show you, right? And let me format this code now. I have these options, whether I want to preserve comments or blank lines. Usually we want to preserve, and I want to replace this with this, and whatever. I want to wrap comments, number of spaces for indentation. Although in this code I don't have any loop or function, but when we want to define it. As per the standard coding style, it is always 4 spaces for indentation. But yeah, in some IDEs like Colab for Python or maybe for R, the default indentation is 2 space. So it's what you can choose. Line width type, it's 70 here by default. You can choose it 80. I think in the coding style it's 80. I keep it in my RStudio. So let me just format my code here, and as soon as I clicked here, I can see now it's Beautify. My equal to sign is replaced. I can see a nice space here, so it's readable, right? And this line is also readable. And okay, wrap comment thing, I don't know, we have not done. Okay, I was expecting this comment to be in the next line, but probably because of the line width I have given, it's not wrapped. But yes, you can try around. You can see multiple options in how it works for you. And if you want, you can also look for a demo which they are giving. So in that demo, they have a sample code and they are showing it how it happens after beautifying the code. If you just want to try out this function and you just don't have an ugly script ready, so what you do is just click on this demo and now you click on the format code thing. So in this demo, you can see that it's ugly, like no spaces, equal to sign is there, and a long comments after a long line, and this and that. So let me see when I format this code how it looks. Now it looks beautiful. So yeah, I can see space, I can see assignment operator is changed, and I can see here the comment is also coming in the next line. And yeah, earlier the pipes were on single line, now it is in multiple lines as I have shown you. One more thing is, of course, whenever you see a new shiny application, you can always open it in a browser. So you just open it in your browser and do the same job here if you want. And sorry about having too many tabs open. I'm in a habit of doing that. So whenever you are working in that browser on your window, it's running here. When you see here in your RStudio, it's still running. It's listening on this URL because I suppose that you are doing formatting there. So you can stop here by pressing escape, or you can just close that window. I can't see that window now here. And yeah, here is again the same URL. If you really want to open this in your browser, so you can just go to this URL here. It's here. So same thing is here. So if you really don't like to write code for doing this task, you can simply save this link, and on this link you can paste your code and simply modify it. And here is the GitHub repo for this package. So if you have some bug or issue, you can raise there. If you want to look around what all things are there, so you can always check that. So I hope it is useful to you. Thank you for watching.